Hello everybody, I am just getting off my live on Wednesday, May 3rd. Now I want to talk about work and retirement. Is your job killing you? Is it ready to pull the plug on you, that lifeline? Or if you're ready to pull the plug on them first? I say it's time for a new job and it's time for good old retirement. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch.
And if you don't know me, I am Betty Joggs, daughter of Jean Grey. And if you have not subscribed, hit that button, hit that bell, and you will get all my videos. I promise we're going to have such great fun at Big Mama House. Yes, I am back. I'm in here. I already warmed over my coffee from my live this morning. But you're going to need to do a little preparation. You know, some people don't have time for preparation. They're either laid off or they get sick or somebody in the family gets sick. So, and then they still have to make it work. But I'm going to give you little ideas of preparation that you may need before you retire and you pull that plug off that job, okay? Because I walked off a job and I didn't have no money, no savings, or nothing, but it worked out. It worked out. And I had 2 children. I know y'all have heard that story over and over. But first, what I would say is your mortgage. You know, if you're on a home, if you can have that mortgage paid off, you would have a bonus, okay? Because that's a lot of money that you won't spend out. But you remember you got house mortgage insurance, and that can get expensive. That can get real expensive. Credit cards, debt. You want to erase all that, or you want to get it as low as possible. My husband was a smart cookie on this one. And by the time I did retire, I really had very low credit card bills or non-existent. The next thing is maybe get your car paid off. That would be a great help with your finances and making you have more cash flow. And sometimes too, you got to think about health insurance, because some jobs give it to you and some jobs don't. I know I didn't have it because I worked for myself for years, but my husband still had it even though he was retired from his job. So I got fortunate with that, because if you're on Social Security, you can't get on Medicare insurance until you're 65. And also I have a supplement to my Social Security, so that really helps. And it's not really expensive. A lot of times it goes by your income. Savings. A lot of people say, I don't have enough savings. Will you ever have enough? You don't know how long you're going to live. You might live another 30 years. You might live another year or less. You don't know. So I always put the question mark by the savings. You do the best you can. And you also got to think of inflation. Things are going to get higher and higher. So your money's going to seem less and less if you don't get a rate increase on your pensions or even Social Security. So inflation can really mess up your plans. And I always say the best laid plans does not always go the way you think they are going to go. You want to definitely have a budget, an amount that you monthly do or yearly, because you're going to have bills coming in, especially if you have the house insurance, then you got the tax on your card, you still got you got all the bills that you had before. But when you retire, you tend to spend a lot less because you're not driving to work every day. You don't need the extra winter clothes because you ain't got to go out in the cold if you don't want to. Rainwear, you don't have to get that because you don't have to go anywhere. Like I say, free at last, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last. And what I'm waiting on is my Amazon packages, because we're going to open those today too. I want to share that with you. And we're going to continue to talk about this while I open these Amazon packages. I am back to open these Amazon packages. First I want to open up, this is for Colin. Oh, they're the great size too. I got large. Yes, I got pink. My dog is not going to know the difference. I will know the difference. He needs little tops now. He never wore clothes before, but he's old and he needs it for his little bones. Now, people talk about people retired, getting bored. Bored when? When we get bored? When we get bored? And then people talk about, oh, we have so much freedom. I got the shampoo for Colin, which you don't have to rinse out. You don't need any water, so to freshen them up, because as they get older, they smell a lot. But then people think we have all this free time. Then guess what? They want to take away some of that free time. And that could be watching your grandbabies. And I say you can watch your grandbabies if you want. And choose to. I've had a lot of conversations about that. And you can also say no. And don't feel bad about it. This is a pill organizer. Daily pill organizers. Well, for the week is what it is. But I needed this bad. Really bad. And I only ordered things that I really, really need and really, really like. Yes, people want to take up your time. They say you got all that free time. Why you can't do it? I had people say that. What do you mean you can't do it? Or even like somebody wanted to pay my husband to pick their child up every day. And I'm like, no. And she said, what do you mean no? No. Because what happened is, y'all know I love my onesies. See onesies? Love them. Will always love them. Because what happened is she wanted my husband to pick up her child every day at 3 o'clock. So that means if my husband's doing the yard or he needs a doctor's appointment, you know, because I can set a doctor's appointment whenever I want. So I told her no. And she said, you're not going to ask him? I said, no. And yes, you will have problems come up in retirement. I don't want it to sound like everything is perfect, but you got a lot more time to work it out. So, you know, we talked a little bit about preparation. Sometimes you won't have time to prepare. We talk about, you know, the bills that you want to try to clear out, the mortgages, just to go back over it. This is for my vacuum cleaner, the bags for it. It's 10 bags, and I need those for my vacuum cleaner. She does it herself. I call her Big Mama. I have to show y'all Big Mama one day that do my vacuuming for me. I had other things to open, but I said, you know what? I didn't want to make this video too long. But I just want you to know, when I wake up in the morning, it is like I've won the lottery every day. I have the freedom to do what I want to do. Whatever time I want. No boss looking over my shoulder. And not hating going in or disliking my job for the freedom. Are you ready? I know I was ready when I was looking out the windows of that bank all them years and was saying, let me out of here. Let me out of here. And remember, pull that plug on that job before they pull it on you. And how I am going to end this video, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. And I am Betty J. Gallis, daughter of Jean Grey. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And here we go.